Hello everyone. We've just muted you all for obvious purposes, but obviously if you do need to talk to us in an emergency, you can unmute yourself or you can speak in the chat. So I'm aware that everyone is super busy, so we're going to get on with it rather than waiting around. Thank you so much for joining us. Everyone is very, very busy at this time of year, so we appreciate you taking time out of your busy days to come and talk to us. Now, as you can probably tell, we are recording this, so if you don't want to be recorded, please just turn your screen off. But we would love to see you on your video, so if you can possibly keep that on, that would be really, really nice. So first of all, I want to do some introductions, if that's okay. So you should see on screen Josh Huff, who is CareLineLive's Managing Director. Josh, do you want to wave just so that people can see? And Marina Martin, our home care champion, and myself, I'm Marie Page, I'm the Marketing Manager. A couple of other people here from CareLineLive, Sarah Kelsey, who heads up our customer support. If you wave, Sarah. And Gemma Gray, who is, many of you will have spoken to her before. She heads up our, our sales representatives. I can't see whether there's anyone else from CareLineLive here, so not a problem if not. A few little housekeeping things. A number of you will have received envelopes in the post over the last few days. Can I just ask that you don't open them until we say so? And we'll ask for some photos later on in the proceedings. I will talk to you about that later on. Okay, so the judges were, Marina was the chair of the judges, and Sarah, Kelsey and myself, just so that you know who was behind all of that. And Josh, Marina and I are going to tag team the event this afternoon. So for those that don't know, CareLineLive is all-in-one home care management software. We've won a few awards ourselves this year, actually, and we're really delighted to be awarding some of the people who work in the front line of health and social care today. It's very important to us as an organisation to be connected with our industry, and we're very committed to positive outcomes for the people using home care services and all services across this sector that we all work in. So I am going to hand over to Marina for a few words from the chair of the judges.
Hi everybody, thanks everybody for joining us today. I know you're busy like Marie said, so we won't keep you too long. So Marie and Sarah, who's our customer support manager, we sifted through the nominations, which we had a lot of nominations, and we were just wowed by the dedication, not just from the carers that were nominated, but also from the people that nominated them. So that was just absolutely fantastic to see all the appreciation that the managers and leaders and lots of different other people have for what everybody does collectively within each organisation. It was really, really challenging to judge all the nominations, and we sort of sifted through, shortlisted until we got to our final people. So without further ado, we've got a list of people that were shortlisted, and I'm going to start off with Martia Herbert. So she's from Serve, and her registered manager nominated her, and one of the things, or a couple of the things that were said about Martia were that she was extremely thoughtful to customers and colleagues. She did lots of nice things for them, and she helped people get to their calls when their cars broke down. She was just going that extra mile for everybody and being a real sort of great team player. So she's one of our shortlisted.
Yes, so the next person that is shortlisted is Layla Munoz, and she works for Invicta Care and Training. I'm going to just read out what her nomination said. This is her line manager nominating her, saying, "I've seen clients who are at the end of their lives asking to be cared for her as they believe they will die peacefully if she were with them." And I thought that was really lovely. So she's been particularly recognised for supporting families through distressing times and supporting people with no family at all during holiday times. Over to Josh.
So I have Becky Hadley from Every Care Rugby and Warwickshire. Becky was highly commended for her ability to think outside the box, the way that she mentors and works with her staff and colleagues, and her dedication to work to improve her career.
So next we've got Gillian Leather. So Gillian really stood out to us as well, improving her knowledge, you know, very committed to improving her knowledge and sharing that with her colleagues and other people, using her knowledge to liaise with other healthcare professionals, so looking at sort of integration of care and that type of thing. So that was really great, and also really thinking outside the box. So well done, Gillian. Thank you.
And then back to me, Russ Masters, who works for Salutum Care. Another quote here: Russ has worked within the company for many years. He's seen a lot of changes and just adapts as they develop. He's loyal and committed. He adapts well to change and supports and mentors other staff.
Also highly commended was Monica Wilzeska from A-Class Care for her determination and commitment to achieve the best outcomes for her clients, commitment and determination to go through the funding process with the local authority, which must be really, really difficult, and also the commitment to her clients and her family.
Well, next we've got Stuart Taylor. He's from Salutum Care as well, and his service manager Grace Radford nominated him. Apparently he is excellent in supporting and mentoring his colleagues, dedicated to his clients, and puts his heart and soul into his work. Another quote from his nomination was, Stuart is a great care worker, fantastic leader, and incredible role model.
Next up is Amy Bentley, who works for Caring Links. Amy is selfless at putting others first. She was very good at supporting emergency services in a flooding situation they had locally, and in caring for others during that emergency, making sure that they were safe.
Spencer Cowling from Salutum, you are highly commended for your ability to provide meaningful and engaging activities, the way that you make people smile and feel engaged, and for being a great role model for your colleagues.
And next we've got Molly Meads. She's from QI Care, and it was Michelle MacDonald, her registered manager, that nominated her. So she's grown in her role in confidence, and she's really sort of keen to progress in her career. She's developed lots of different skills, and she steps up and supports when needed. And a quote from that is, which was absolutely lovely, was, Molly has dreamed of becoming a paramedic. She's now on her way to enrolling onto a dream career. Molly is an absolute pleasure to have on the team. She's always smiling and works really hard.
Beata Chindima works well with other healthcare professionals. You're known for your compassion and empathy and dealing with complex and challenging situations, as well as supporting and mentoring other staff, particularly those from overseas. Beata always remains calm. She's received compliments from other healthcare professionals regarding her compassion. So those were our highly commended carers. So very well done to all of you. I'm going to ask you to open your envelopes in a little while, but for now, if I could just hand over to Josh, who is going to run through our first, second and third prize winners.
Great. So thank you. And for me, I think that carers are definitely undervalued currently, and we really want to make sure that actually you feel that people out there do value what you're doing. So thank you for attending. Thank you for spending the time to submit these. I know there's lots of different awards and things like that, and there's not a lot that we can do necessarily, but we hope that everything that we do here does make a difference to the way that you feel about your careers and you stay working within the care sector. So in third place from Choice Support, we have Georgina Green, who was our third place finalist for working inclusively with people using the service and their families, the way that she promotes diversity, empowering people and giving them a voice, and empowering people to develop skills. such as first aid for families and other skills related to that. So Gina, you win a hamper, and Choice Support will win on behalf of you £100 towards any use of CareLineLive that they may have in the future. In second place, from Together in Care Forensic, and I'm really sorry, the chances are I'm going to pronounce this wrong, we have Shupakai Chikvaria. You are our second place winner for your home environment champion and working to improve living conditions, for the way that you mentor staff, providing positive feedback from clients and colleagues, and your positive attitude and your willingness to learn. You receive a £100 voucher, and Together in Care Forensic receive £200 towards their next bill with us. And finally, then, in first place from Primary Home Care, we have Jaspinder Singh, being an excellent role model to overseas staff, supporting them in their role and helping them to settle in the UK, supporting your colleagues, an outstanding carer and very popular with clients, flexible within your role, and it's unanimous that from the three of us that you should be recognised for all that you do. And you will win £100, and then Primary Home Care will win £400 towards any use of CareLineLive that they may have.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well done, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure to just manage this whole competition and to read all the fantastic nominations. What we'd like to ask you to do is, Marie, would you like to ask everybody to open their envelopes now?
Yes, please do. Open your envelopes, and we'd love to see your certificates. You'll see I've given you 2 certificates each. One is laminated and one is not. So, you know, if you wanted it to be laminated, you can. If you want to put it in a special little frame, you can as well. So everyone has, and our top 3, your managers should hopefully have your prizes available as well. Oh, so lovely to see all of these. Marina and I were just saying whether we get through this without a tear, I'll be quite surprised. So we'll wait until everyone's got their prizes and got their certificates, and then we'll have you holding them right up. So we couldn't give everyone a prize. Really hope that you're pleased to have been nominated and recognised in this way, and congratulations to all of you. You're all stars in our eyes. So hopefully you've all got your prize, your certificates. So if you can hold them up really nice and close to the camera, that would be great. Margaret, do you want to turn yours around? That's it, lovely, nice and close. And we'll take a little screenshot of those. These will go up on social media and up on our website, on our blog, over the next few days. Can I ask a big favour? You're mostly there with your managers, and I know most of you are really camera shy, because we do these interviews once a month when we give our Star Care of the Month awards out. I would love to have a photograph of you with your prize, with your certificate. So if you could possibly, managers or someone else in the office, just take a picture of your carer and buzz them over to either Marina or myself. I think you've got plenty of emails from Marina over the last couple of weeks, so you should have her email address. It's mm@carelinelive.com, and we'd love to just pop those up as a little montage on our social media posts and our websites. So thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful Christmas, all of you, and I hope you have a little extra spring in your step for what you've achieved today. Do you have anything else to say?
I was just going to say really quickly,
Gemma.
if it's easier rather than emailing them, just to put them on social media and tag us, then that might just be easier than emailing in some cases. So
that's a lovely idea. Thank you, Gemma. Yes, so you're welcome to upload those photographs to your own social media channels, and if you tag, we're at CareLineLive, all one word, on every social media platform. Well, all the big ones anyway. We will pick them up and we'll reshare them, and also put them into our montage. Thanks, Gemma. That was a great idea. Josh, would you like, if you got anything else finally to say?
No, I would just want to say well done to everybody, and echo Marie's points. Really hope you all have a good Christmas, and yeah, thank you very much.
Can we just unmute everybody so that we can all actually clap and everybody can hear that for the winners? I thought that would be nice.
I can't do that.
Oh, how did you mute everyone?
Through the mute all button, but there's not an unmute button.
So individuals, you can unmute yourself in the bar at the top.
Ah, yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
There we go.
Well done, everyone.
Well done.
Thank you.
Marina and I are doing some interviews with the 3 winners afterwards. We'll be on a separate channel for those. They've got their invitations to those. Look forward to seeing those photos.
Thank
you.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.